Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm very excited to be sitting in a spinny chair today. And today I wanted to share with you guys 5 health and fitness influencers that I have been obsessed with for a bunch of different reasons. I'll talk about all of them and how each of them are just individually so wonderful. Anything that I talk about in this video, their accounts, websites, classes, anything like that is all going to be linked below. So check them out, take their classes, give them a follow, and hype these ladies up because they freaking deserve it. And if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And if you want me to do more of these like this kinds of video more often, let me know in the comments, because I know it's difficult to find new people to follow on Instagram. I've recently been doing a who I'm following redo. Make yourself feel good when you get on social media. What a concept. Go ahead and let me know, and I will definitely try to make more of these in the future. So first up we have Summer, and Summer is just there for like all the good vibes. She is sharing her weight gain journey and is currently a student. So if you like following people who are in college and just sharing a little bit about like balancing your health and fitness with your college work, then Summer is a perfect person to follow for you. She's also currently studying to become a certified personal trainer, and when I was getting ready to take my NASM exam, I followed a lot of people who were also on that journey because it's just motivating to see them study. I feel like if I had questions and I had somebody that I could ask who was going through the same thing, because some of it is like a little confusing, the wording is weird. It was nice just being able to talk to someone who is going through the same thing. So if you yourself are working on getting certified, Summer is an awesome person to follow, and she has this super cool app. Oh man, I don't remember the name of it. So she'll post like little study hacks on here. She has a whole highlight on it. So again, if you're a student, she's an awesome person to follow, and she has, like I said, the best vibes. Like, she's just such a friendly face on the internet. She does these pre-workout chats where she just kind of like talks to the camera while she drinks her pre-workout and shares stuff about her life. And I just love watching that. Like, I love watching people do that because it motivates me, and I just like hearing what other people are going through in their fitness journey, like on days when they're feeling sluggish or on days when they're feeling like super awesome and hyped. I just like seeing how people go through those different stages and experiences. She also shares a lot about journaling. She's a big promoter of journaling, which, as you guys know, I love. And she shares, like, she'll do like a little prompt sometimes. I know that I've taken a lot of inspiration from like what her prompts are. So I remember she did one where it was like affirmations and then manifestation. So you just write, you just fill in the blanks for those two. I'm a new journaler and I don't always feel motivated to do it. I like when other people post what they're journaling about, because I feel like I can take inspiration from that and then just like, you know, do my own thing. So journaling inspo is very important to me. She's also so vulnerable in her captions and is just very open about how she's feeling in terms of her fitness journey. I know I found a lot of comfort in that, and a lot of other people have found comfort in that. It's just nice hearing about, like I said, all the experiences that we all go through on a health and fitness journey, because it's not always easy. It's not always sunshine and rainbows. And Summer does a really good job of balancing being so positive and also being like, yeah, but sometimes like I'm not motivated. But that's not the end of the world. So as far as the workouts she shares, there are mostly strength workouts. She works a lot with weights, specifically dumbbells and barbells. She also throws in some band work every now and then. Something that I really like that she does sometimes is if she's like doing something with a barbell, sometimes she'll throw in how to do it with a band. So if you're at home or have limited access to equipment, then she will give you something else that you could do instead of that like barbell compound exercise. All around a fantastic account, and also the kindest human I've ever talked to. She's literally the sweetest. The vibes are there, guys. The vibes are there. So the second person on my list, her name is Kanoa Green. I'm a new follower of Kanoa's, so I've been following her for about a month now. Her vibe is everything. Her energy is so freaking contagious, and I just love, like, I love having that on my Instagram feed. She's just so captivating in the way that she does things, so it's been really enjoyable following her journey for the past month, and I'm excited to continue to follow her journey. Kanoa's account is focused on self-love and body positivity. She also is the creator of Plus Size Retreats, and their Instagram bio says, empowering women of all shapes and sizes to live in the bodies they're in. So you can probably already tell that, like, the vibe is there. And she does these live classes that are no freaking joke. She posts these live workouts every Wednesday, but you can access them at every time because they're just posted on her page, like an Instagram TV, you know? I love that because you don't have to be there for the live in order to do the workouts. You can just scroll through and find something that matches your mood or, you know, whatever you want to work out that day, and then you can just do that one. And this is a full-on from start to finish warm-up workout full thing. She makes these just so much fun. Sometimes at home I do think that it's difficult to find such joy in movement. I'm someone who's been in a gym for a very long time, so once coronavirus hit, I definitely felt kind of weird just being at home and working out at home, and sometimes my motivation just isn't there, and way more often it isn't here than it is when I'm at the gym because, you know, there's just people around, everyone's doing their thing, so I feel a little bit more motivated. So at home, I've been struggling with that, and finding someone who makes it so fun to move is always a plus. So if you guys take one of her live classes, go to the link in her bio, and if you can, please leave a tip for her. She has a little thing you can fill out, or she has her Venmo username on there if you're more comfortable with Venmo. Next up, we have my friend Justina. I actually have a confession about Justina and how I found her online. I was totally being a creeper and looking for some New York City pals. So I was stalking one of the New York City fitness hashtags. I'm not really sure like which specific one it was, but somehow in the midst of that I came across Justina's account. So I followed her, and now we're internet pals. And then hopefully once the coronavirus has decided to chill out a little bit, we'll become real life pals. But for right now, we're pals through the interwebs. Justina is never afraid to tell it how it is. She is a no BS kind of girl. If you've been subscribed to my channel for a while, you may have seen one of my like workout program reviews. If you like those, definitely check out Justina. She breaks them down in such a clear, easy to follow way, which just shows how like brilliant she really is. Some of the programs that she's already done reviews on are Sydney Cummings' Orange Theory at Home and Alive by Whitney Simmons. She's big into functional fitness just like me, so if you like my style of training, I also think you would really love Justina's. And speaking of training, Justina also has some online classes that you can take with her. So she does these live online classes every week. She releases her schedule on her Instagram stories. So if you just follow her, you'll definitely see them. She also has them just on her website. I'll link it below. I was gonna tell it to you guys, but that's way more complicated. I've taken them, they're very fun. She's an awesome fitness instructor. She also has replay classes that you can buy, and then the money from those classes are donated, and she has a ton of them up there right now, but you gotta go get them fast. In September, she's switching over to just doing one charity class a month. So there's just one up there starting September 1st, but there's like 5 or 6 up there right now, so like go get them. They're only $10 each, and you can do them again and again and again. Number 4 is another friend of mine, Samara. So I met Samara a year or two ago at a bloggers event in North Carolina. We went to a like cycling event, and then we started talking afterwards, and we were just talking about like what niche we were in, what kind of stuff we did. She told me that she was a body and sex positivity blogger. This was the first time that I had ever heard of anybody having a sex positivity blog. Samara not only has the energy of a literal ray of sunshine, but she's also sharing vital information surrounding sex. Me personally, sex was just not something that I grew up talking about. It just wasn't a conversation that like was super common in my family, in my friend group. So as I got older, I obviously started studying more about health and fitness. And I think one of the biggest things that the health and fitness industry doesn't always talk about is that it's all related. Physical health, mental health, sexual health, social health, spiritual health, it's all related. It's like the Jenga tower, right? Okay, if one of those things is missing, your whole being just starts getting a little bit wobbly. So her page has helped me feel more confident in my own sexual journey, the way that I view and talk about sex. I get a lot of inspiration from her because she is so comfortable talking about it. And again, that's not something that I had growing up or something that I came in contact for a really long time. Like I just started following her like I think a year and a half ago. Just seeing how like happy she is and how freeing it is to just like be open about sex and have that conversation has been very eye-opening for me as someone who again just didn't grow up around that. So on her page she shares sex tips. She talks a lot about her own personal journey with finding body confidence, and recently she's been sharing a lot about her journey with yoga. And I think one of my favorite things that she does is these Feeling Myself Fridays, where she just like throws on some music and dances around and encourages other people to do the same, and I'm like, yes. We need more of that, right? So check out Samara. She's been lighting up my Instagram feed for quite some time now, and I know that she will do the same for you. All right, so we are finishing off with Mick, and I think some of you guys may already be following her. She has quite a large following already, but I did want to include her in this because she has a really special place in my heart and in my journey, and which I'll talk a little bit about. But first of all, Mick is the creator of #normalizenormalbody. So if you guys ever see that hashtag on there, this is your girl, this is who came up with that. And I feel like that is the perfect way to sum up what Mick's page is all about. I used to be the person who was like very obsessed with my fitness, logging all of my food in MyFitnessPal, calculating everything that I was eating, all that fun stuff. And even when I was doing all that stuff, I never felt like I was doing enough. I always felt like I had to find the next diet that was gonna help me you know, try something different, try running every day or whatever it was. Like I always felt like I just wasn't doing enough, so I had to do something else to make it better. So I found Mick a while back, and she's been a very big influence on my healing from that. And even just a few years ago, I wouldn't say nobody was talking about it, but like there wasn't a lot of people. It wasn't mainstream at all. Like the mainstream thing was to do all of that, was to, you know, like work out all the time and track all your calories and log your food and all of that. Me personally, I got a lot of my health and fitness information from Pinterest, which like is not a super reliable source. So Mick is changing the narrative around all of this. She's constantly reminding women that you can show up exactly as you are. There's so much societal pressure on women, especially, to look a certain way, work out a certain way, eat certain things. The health and fitness industry, specifically like the marketing of health and fitness, they feed off of you not liking your body and creating problems that you didn't even know you had, just things that are normal and aren't problems. And that is not what everyone's marketing is based on, but a lot of people, their marketing is based off of people not liking their bodies. So I love that Mick is really changing the narrative around this, encouraging women to move in a way that makes them feel good, to work out because you love your body, because it's good for your body, but also it's good sometimes to not work out and instead go on a walk or chill on your couch or do whatever. We all need different things on different days. I feel like she does a very good job of reminding you that you don't need to put all the pressure on working out all the time. It's important to rest. It's important to check in on those other pillars of health. So Mick has a HIIT program called HIIT 30. You get 30 days of 30-minute exercises. It's $19.99. Yes, you can do them anywhere. It's $19.99. Once you buy it once, you get to keep it forever. She recently launched these really adorable t-shirts, so I'll also link that website below if you guys want to check them out, and I'll post some pictures on here so you guys can see them. Go follow these ladies, hype them up, send them some love. If you guys like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video.